for fun and thrills. Bill and Scott out on the seas. Cruise talk like gonna chase those chills. Join the chat, it's an open breeze. Sailing through the ocean dreams. Talking ships and sunset beams. Wave your hands, feel the vibes. Let's go live and hit subscribe. Oh, we're cruising, laughing, playing music's grooving. Bill and Sky, yeah, they're moving. On Cruise Talk Live, we're diving in. Oh, 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 oh. From the deck, we'll take a peek. On the stream, it feels unique. Every journey, every week. Let's get lost in island tales. Passports stamped in our travels. From the dark to sandy trails. Adventure calls, it never fails. Oh, we're cruising, laughing, playing music's grooving. Bill and Sky, yeah, they're moving. On Cruise Talk Live, we're diving in. Oh, 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 oh. Let's get lost in night and tales. Passports stamped in our travels. From the dark to sandy trails. Adventure calls, it never fails. Oh, 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 we're cruising, laughing, playing music's grooving. Bill and Sky, yeah, they're moving. On Cruise Talk Live, we're diving in. Oh, 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 oh. From the deck, we'll take a peek.
And now, without further ado, here are your hosts.
Every journey, every week.
Bill from Warmstrong Adventures. And Scott from Controversial Cruising.
Hey, Scott, how's it going? We made it. One of us is echoing.
I'm spinning over here, apparently. I don't know what's going on today. Am I echoing? I don't have anything on.
I don't hear it now. I was for a second, but I don't hear it now.
Hey, we are here. I am sorry for all the technical difficulties. It just caps the well, this is kind of towards the end of one of my work weeks, so this definitely caps the end of the work week for me. So Bill, how are you?
I am doing great. I got a big smile on my face looking at the technical difficulties, and as everybody talk about us, as we talk about mistakes not to make.
Hey, it happens. It happens.
It does.
I don't think we've had a technical live difficulty like this in since we've started. So I think we were due. They were letting us know we're coming up on our year. Almost. I think this is 53 or 52. I think this is our technical year episode.
Yeah, it's getting up there. I've had power outages and things like that, and so yeah, it happens.
That's right. So we are today, Bill. We are going to do something that we've never kind of done before on Cruise Talk Live. We're going to do a part 2 to some mistakes that you should avoid when booking your next cruise. So I think that this was a little bit long of a topic for us, and I think it was a smart way to cap it and kind of give everybody a part 2, because we gave a lot of information last week, and sometimes when you give too much information, sometimes you don't retain all of it. So I think the part 2, right. I think everybody should stick around for that part 2. So part 2, that's right. You saw Bill on the thumbnail, part 2.
Scott and his thumbnails.
I love making thumbnails. I do. All right, let's warm. Let's greet some people in today who have come into Cruise Talk Live. Ross has come in first. Hello, Orange Cone Vlog. Welcome in. Welcome in. Uncle Dave. Hello, Uncle Dave. Welcome in, my friend. Always good to see you. Tanya, we saw that you had shared this live right before we tried or attempted to go live. So thank you very much, Tanya.
Thank you, Tanya.
Carnival Cruise Addicts, hello. Carnival Cruise Addicts, welcome in. M74, hello. Emily, welcome in. Let's write some tech problems. Let's see here. Yes. Journeys with June and Brady. Hello, Aunt June and Uncle Brady. Welcome in, welcome in. Law Jones, welcome in. I see this is proof of the thumbnail. Avoid these mistakes. Well played, Bill.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Oh God. And Law said, "Oh my God, you said it as I was typing." That's so funny. Here we go. Well, we tried. Here we go. Carnival Cruise Addicts. It took a few times. Will G, evening y'all. Welcome, Will G. Jaden, hello, Jaden. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jaden. Susan Morjon, a single mother. Hello, Susanna. Welcome in. So great to see you. Mona. Hello, Ramona. Lemonhead. Armassy 777. Let's see. Carnival Cruise Addict says these intros get me going. Yeah, so I will quickly say that we actually did get that music written for us by Jimmy the Astute Tourist. So thank you, Jimmy. I know you are probably sleeping by now, but thank you for writing.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I was pumped up. I think I listened to it like 5 times at work today.
Tell Jimmy I don't want copyright though. Can you let him know that?
No, so this is all him. This is all.
I understand that
by him. So
I don't want him to file a copyright claim.
Oh. Copyright of the Astute.
Nah, I gotta pay Jimmy $2 a month so I don't get a copyright.
That was good, Bill. That was good. Keisha, hello, Keisha. Welcome in. Quake Creations, hello. It says Warm String Adventures. Hola. Carnival Cruise Addicts, Keisha, and the rest of the chat. Hello. Welcome in, Quake. Let's see. I'm trying to go all the way down. Tricked me. Hello, Eddie Lugo. Welcome in, Eddie Lugo. He says, hit that like, y'all. Reminds us to hit that like. Thank you very much, Eddie. We have Mayhem and Miracles. Hello, Masha. Welcome in. I was so busy at work today. I saw that you were live, but I couldn't pop in. My one of my bigger bosses popped in the office today. Super cool. I was totally fine, but I couldn't watch YouTube lives at work today.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I don't know where that came from.
Sorry, had to do it once. Hello, Gloria. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. She says, Scrow's Nest. Hello, Scrow's Nest. Randy, welcome in, my friend. Ross says, I am Jimmy's age and I get 10% off the top.
Right. See, that's what I'm afraid of. You get all these. You use this song for the next year, then all of a sudden, bam, copyright.
Bam. No, Jimmy promised me that he would not hit us with a copyright, at least for the first one. All right, Bill. I have gotten down to the bottom of the chat. We did a little bit different of an intro. Instead of clicking on every single chat here, we just kind of lightly said hello to everybody. We did say hello to everyone. So, trying to get a little bit more information loaded on these lives for you, rather than take up half or 25 minutes of this live with just saying hi to everybody. We do want to make sure that we do say hi to everyone, but we want to do it in somewhat of a timely manner so we keep as many people here to listen about Cruise Talk Live and our topic. So let's see here. Let's hop right into our topic, Bill. And let me see here. Oh, okay. So this is going to be a repeat, but we're going to start here. For all of the people who weren't here last week and or are just on that cliffhanger. So I'm going to give them the one that I started off with last week, Bill. Okay. And hello, CNS Travel. Welcome in. So we are talking about mistakes to avoid when booking your next cruise. Okay, and I had talked about this last week, and this is going to be booking travel or booking a cruise with the cruise company's travel insurance. Okay. Now, this is a message. I am not saying not to travel without travel insurance or not cruise without travel insurance. I think that this is very important to get the travel insurance. But again, as Bill stated last live, make sure you're reading the fine print. And if you read a lot of the fine print on the travel insurance that comes with the cruise, or doesn't come with the cruise, but the cruise line offers, there is very, very minimal coverage there, right? And the one thing that Bill has echoed, and obviously is in the back of everybody's mind, if you are airlifted off of a cruise ship, that is one of the things that is probably going to be the most amount of money that you could probably think of in an emergency situation while on a cruise. And I will tell you right now, that is not covered by what the cruise company sells you. Again, it is minimal coverage. There's some coverage there, but again, if you were to get the year-long Allianz plan, which I had, and again, I let lapse. I think, Bill, you just said that you had bought it, right?
Yeah, I just got it.
You just got it. And you got full coverage.
Yep. Don't ask me what my premiums are. I mean, my deductibles or whatever are. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. You can keep talking about it. I'm going to see if I can pull it up.
But full coverage. So a lot more coverage than you would get through the cruise company. Now, okay, yes, you might have to put out $250, but again, this is going to be, or Bill paid $280, I think, for the entire year. So now you are covering yourself for all your cruises. You can hit deny and you can say no to all that travel insurance that all of the cruise companies offer you for $40 a cruise or $50 a cruise, and you can just deny it, because you are fully covered by a year-long Allianz or year-long, I forgot the other company. There's a couple other companies out there that do year-long or 6 months or 3 months. This is a really good thing to think of if you are an avid cruiser, or you are a cruiser that knows that once they dip their toes in the water, you're going to either travel more or you're going to cruise, continually cruise, excuse me. And did you find anything, Bill?
I did. And I haven't studied the plan because I really got it for cruising. But if you look at here, it looks like car rental.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Oh,
don't look at my policy number. Hold on. I'm sorry, went to the wrong one. There we go.
Oh,
it tells you about the car rental up to $45,000. So for me, that means that when I go to Vegas and rent a car, I'm covered right here. Travel delay, baggage delay, 200, baggage loss or damage, 1,000, and just things like that. And let's see, I'm trying to get down to emergency transportation, 100,000.
100,000. Wow.
So it basically it's going to cover everything that I need.
Right.
And that's what's important. For me, that's what's important. It should be important to you because nobody expects these emergencies to happen.
And so really, honestly, now when you go to rent a car from Avis or Hertz or any of those, they try to also sell you the $16 or $17 insurance. You can confidently say, no, I'm good.
I have mine. Here's my policy. If you need to see it, at $45,000. I think that'll cover the Ford Escort. Okay, maybe I'm dating myself with the Ford Focus. Whatever car they have now, the smallest Ford car that they have, I'm covered.
Oh, that's great. That is good. So that is my number 6. Hello, Lazy Days. Lazy Days has just come in. Najuma Brown. Hello, Najuma. Welcome.
Najuma!
Pretty much have spent all day with Najuma from the morning all the way until now. So thank you.
She's another one that's everywhere.
Yes.
We got to get whoever's going to get that interview with Najuma is going to win. They're going to hit the jackpot. Somebody's got to Najuma match game. No. Yeah, match game. The special guest star, Najuma. I'm nominating you, Najuma.
I love it. The Bud Files, and hey, Bill, you're not too far around the corner too either. So we have some singles too. So even if you don't have a partner, we have some singles to put you together with
I'm like, what
other
are you
cruise
talking
singles,
about?
other cruise singles. So it's fun. It's definitely fun. So yeah, Najuma, you just got nominated by Mr. Bill. The Bud Files. Hello, Bud Files. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh yes, this is really good. I'm going to put this up on the screen. Randy said Costco's travel insurance. That is a good one to take a look at.
It is.
Especially if you have a Costco membership, definitely look into that. It could save you. Definitely look at how much coverage there is. Obviously, if Randy is suggesting it or recommending it, obviously it has good coverage. So if you are a Costco user, definitely check into that. Oh, that's great. Thank you very much, Randy. Scratch and Pete. Hello, Scratch and Pete, another person who is everywhere. Crystal Sparkle says, happy Wednesday, awesome people. Well, happy Wednesday to you, Mrs. Awesome Crystal. Let's see. Quay says, I have Allianz. There you go. Quay, do you have 6 months? Do you have a year? Do you have lifetime? I know they just came out with a lifetime, I believe, as I was researching, excuse me. Will G says, how much was the plan?
It was $280 for 1 year.
That's really good.
They had a cheaper plan. I didn't want to get caught short. Yeah. And I do enough traveling. I don't need the flight delays. I fly standby, so I don't pay for my flights, so I don't get anything from that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the cruises like Carnival, I'm not really worried about because a lot of those are $100 casino deals.
Yeah.
If I do miss it, it was a bad night at the casino. I mean, that's nothing. I basically got it to be the airlifting,
right? Yes.
Or being in some of these foreign countries and need medical. And
absolutely.
Up until a couple of years ago, my nickname used to be Billy Bulletproof because nothing could hurt me. I've never been hurt. I mean, emotionally, I've probably been hurt, but I've never been hurt.
Oh, God.
A couple of years ago, about the time I started the YouTube streets, yeah, I started feeling like, whoa, I fall down now, and it's like, is everything working? So I got this specifically for cruising, especially if you ever
fall down, Bill? No, not. I've never seen that.
No. See, you're out here playing. You're out there playing football, and you're running and stuff, and
or
things
King's
like
Cup, or King's Cup.
God, that's a low blow. That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
Chris and
because
Mother,
that was just you guys did me dirty. You did me dirty. I haven't seen the video, so I mean, I feel a little bit.
There is no video. Oh,
God. You did me dirty. You get the old man drunk, and then it's like talking about, you got to bend down to the floor and touch the floor. And you did the old man dirty. That's all of you, Chris. Liz, you guys did me dirty. Chris did find my phone, however.
Oh, God.
So, Chris, I love you because I'm sorry, Liz. Liz found my phone. Yes, Liz, love you.
She did pick you up immediately. How much was that, Bill? 280. Yes, 280.
But they had one. I think it was like 180 or 190. It just had a little more coverage, and a lot of times I'm doing like these trans-Pacific cruises or transatlantic cruises. And if you're in the middle of nowhere and need to be airlifted, I would imagine it's going to be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So just to be covered. So could I have saved $100? Yes, but I could have added another $30,000 to the cost.
Yep, 100%. I get dull travel insurance coverage on my corporate Amex card. Oh yeah, that's right. There is some of that. I forgot my my boss in New York has a Amex for his business, and he had some light travel insurance too. Definitely not the best, but like Ross said, some dull travel insurance. Thank you very much, Tanya. Says showing some love on my side. Appreciate you. Uncle Dave says $280 a year. Yeah, that's really great. That is really good.
Considering Carnival is $49 a trip. He falls down with
oops, I clicked on that by accident.
Carnival cruise addicts.
Hello, the Island Boy. Welcome in. He says, hello. God bless all. God bless you, my friend. Always great to see you. Denise from Bone Tired Traveler says, Scott and Bill. Hello, Denise. Hope you're doing well. Cruise Nuts. Hello, Mike. Oh, wait. Sorry. Wait. I gotta play it. It's today. Mike. What day is it? Mike. Hey,
Hey, Mike.
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 I've never gotten it on a Wednesday. I'm so proud of myself. Hello, I bring it every day. Welcome in. It says, hello, Controversial Cruising and Warmstrong, a new friend I made over on Go Live Together today. A knitting friend. Yes. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually going reverse here to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Get dull insurance. Okay. All right. Hump day. I think we are caught up in the chat.
Can I comment to Crystal? Crystal, I don't believe in bad juju. I don't believe in that. You know how people don't want you to talk things into the atmosphere and things. I don't believe in that. I believe if you drink a lot, you might fall down. I'm just saying. It has nothing to do with bad juju. People getting ill on a ship, nah, it could just. I'm getting old, Crystal. It could happen. I don't need bad juju for it to happen. So I'm just putting that out there. That's why you'll hear me talk about stuff, because you're not the first person to say something like that. Somebody else said it. Because another reason I got this was I'm going on an ATV in Ensenada on this next cruise that I'm going on, and when you do things like that, when you go on those jet skis, I mean, things happen. Things happen to you, and the ATVs. No telling how well they kept up the ATVs. And next thing you know, one flips, and now I'm stuck in a hospital in Ensenada. So things like that is why I get it, and I think everybody should get it, because you don't know. You could be young, Billy Bulletproof.
No, you can't.
Even he could have got hurt back in the day. He didn't, but he could.
Bill, you're gonna have so much fun on that ATV, though. I know that's off topic, but
I plan on it. And see, that's the bad part, though, because I want to jump it. I don't want to just drive. I want to get a little hill and jump. I want some air, man.
Yeah. I can't wait.
You only live once, right?
Yeah, that's right. Carmen Lynn for the win. Hello, Carmen. I will let you, Bill, go ahead and take it away.
What up, though?
I'm not allowed to say it anymore. So.
Yeah, you're allowed to say it, but just know we know you're not from Detroit.
CNN says get as much medical and medical transport insurance as you can afford, 100%, because that's where you're going to pay for it.
That's the biggest one. I mean, health insurance have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they, in case of emergency, they'll take care of me any place in the world. So
yeah,
I'm not worried about that. It has to be an emergency. I can't go over there just because. But if
you want to get airlifted,
if they want to, if I need emergency surgery over there or somewhere,
right?
Blue Cross Blue Shield covers. So I'm not worried about that so much, but I'm worried about the transportation costs, because we have no control over that.
No way. Crystal says, "Oh, I'm all for insurance and being prepared. It's more like speaking negative thoughts into the universe and say you're bulletproof." Yes, 100%. Yeah. So yes. Keisha also says, "Bill, you better not jinx me in the ATV."
I said nothing about you, Keisha. I talked about me. But if you want to ride with me, get ready to get some air, because we're gonna see how fast it goes and how high it'll go and how far it can go. We can actually have a contest to see who can jump it the furthest if they let us.
I can't wait to see your vlogs. First of all, you're going to be playing basketball with Keisha, and now you're going to be going ATVs going. I can't wait. I'm ready. My notifications are already set.
I talk a lot of junk, by the way. I just don't really listen to me. You can listen to what I say, but don't really listen to me. I talk a lot of junk. I mean, I'm looking at some of the guys that talk about playing in the basketball tournament. They're like half my age, look in shape. Yeah, this wouldn't be a pretty picture. Yeah, but I'm not going to tell them that. A couple of hard fouls and you're in the game.
Bill's on a roll today, people. Mayhem and Miracle says off topic is good. I know whenever you show up here, you're definitely bound to get off topic at least once or twice. Joe Hupp, hello. Scott and Bill, hello. Joe Hupp, welcome in. Carmen is listening on her way home. Well, be safe, Carmen. No texting and driving. Let's see. Everybody's laughing at us. Cruise Crazy Fam. Oh, hey, late Aussie arrival. Never late here, Cruise Crazy Fam. We appreciate you. JJ's Adventures has also come in. Hello, JJ's. Keisha said, nope, driving on my own darn self. My sister was like, wait, I got to ride by myself? Yup. Oh, Keisha, you're funny. That's great. That's great. All right, Bill. You want to bring us to your next one because it is actually a really good one, and I think a lot of people fall into either or one of these categories. So,
Well, my next one, you should have caught me about a week ago, Scott, or 2 weeks ago. Whenever I thought of this, I'm calmed down now. But it's using a travel agent that's not any good. And when I say not any good, no matter what people may believe, you know, you don't have to be a mental heavyweight to become a travel agent. Everybody in here could become a travel agent overnight if they wanted to. But would you be a good one? You know, and that's where the problem comes in. We have a ton of travel agents out here that don't know what's going on. And it's hard. I mean, all these things are hard to know. As much cruising as I've done, I can tell you about Carnival. But if you ask me about Holland, can I book you on a Holland cruise, or can I book you on a Norwegian cruise? I sure can. Can I tell you anything about the process? No. Do you really want me booking that for you? Look into your travel agents and don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, if you call me, and it's very few people that I do this for, but if you call me and want me to book something for you, ask me questions. Well, do you know? Have you ever been to Ensenada? You know, there's a resort, and I'm just kind of going off subject, but there's a resort. We're going to Cabo San Lucas. It's like an all-day resort, like Paradise Beach, Solmar. And I'm thinking about going there. It was like $100, all the food, all the drinks. Not bad. You look at it, it has a beautiful sandy beach. There's no swimming there. And I can't get an answer why. Don't ask Scott. I don't know why. But I've never been before. But, you know, another travel agent, oh, yeah, it has a beach. But people, ask questions. No, I'm not going to say stay away from bad travel agents. Ask questions from your travel agent. You know, if you want to go on a European cruise, find a travel agent that has been on a European cruise, that has gone to Europe. Not saying they can't learn through the books, but here the last few years, I've been dealing more with the travel agents. I pretty know some of the questions, but you run into a problem of, well, first there's two things. Well, I won't get into the things, but once you book with a travel agent, you have no more control over your account. So if you want to upgrade your cabin, you got to call your travel agent. Well, if your travel agent isn't available, you can't do anything. Hey, I want to add somebody on real quick. Find you a good travel agent that's going to be available. Can get that person on in a day or so. Just be on the lookout for people who aren't very good travel agents.
Now would you say this, Bill? If I was a first-time cruiser, which I'm not, but if I was a first-time cruiser and I booked with a bad travel agent, let's just say I had a bad experience, or let's just say, again, I didn't know that I had to go through the travel agent. It became very annoying. Do you think a first-time cruiser, by getting or booking with a bad travel agent, do you think that can put a bad taste in a first-time cruiser's mouth? Yes,
it could. When they don't get what they think they're supposed to have because it wasn't explained to them, it could. I mean, you have to know what you're talking about, And for me, that's so important, being a travel agent, and that's one of the things why I don't want to dabble too much into the cruising industry. If I did, it would be like, hey, I specialize in Carnival cruises. You want to ask me about a port on Carnival? I'm your man. I can do you. But all these other ones, can I book it? Yeah, I don't know. When's check-in day? Not sure. Well, when's the last day of cancellation? I don't know. Read the contract. I mean, those are the kind of things you can do that on your own. Why do you have a travel agent then if you got to do all that? And so many times, even like with this Margaritaville, trying to deal with the company, I didn't deal with the travel agent, trying to deal with Margaritaville itself, as far as cancellations. Can I book this? Can I book that? Hey, everybody in the cabin needs the drink package. Well, no, you don't, because they gave me the drink package without Scott getting the drink package. Now he booked it later on, but that's something different. But at the time, they said, And I'm up there telling them, no, it says right here you're supposed to have everybody in the cabin. No, I can book it for just you. I'm reading it right here. So now what's going to happen when I get on the and I really wanted to know what happened, but Scott bought it. I really wanted to find out what was going to happen when I got on the ship because they guarantee me. I'm like, what's your name again? Are these phone calls recorded? So when you come back and that you said I could get it, but now I can't get it, I'm blaming you.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. You know, so here's the thing. When I first started this whole entire YouTube journey, before there was I was in a YouTube community and I knew some travel agents within the space. I was just a supporter. I wasn't even a supporter. I was just a watcher. I was just going on people's channel. And I had actually stumbled across a guy named Where's Walter Travel. Right. And he is technically one of the only travel agents that I have used. Right. But in order to get him to book anything for you, you have to get on a 30-minute phone call with him. And he digs deep, right? He's not asking personal information.
Yep.
He's asking information to get you on the right cruise. Because I think a lot of times everybody thinks, right, especially new cruisers, it's A to B. Like, this is my cruise for me. But no, it's not. Just because Bill said that is his favorite cruise doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Or just because your Aunt Nancy went on it doesn't mean you're going to love it, right? So you're going to have somebody in your corner that is going to book the travel like it was their own. And when he said that to me, and this is really what I want to kind of hit home with this, Bill, when he said, I book everybody's vacation like it was my own, because I know everybody, Americans, I'm not talking anybody else, but Americans normally get anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks off a year paid, right? And he said, I booked that like that's a threat. If I were to mess up somebody's 2-week vacation and they can't take another vacation for a year, A, I'm going to feel horrible. And B, they're probably going to come back at me and be all kind of pissed. And sure, I would be pissed at me too. So I said, wow. He's booking that vacation. I booked the one that I went on Keone. That I booked that through him, and he booked it like it was my own. He called me probably 3 times before just to make sure I needed anything, and sent me text messages and stuff like that. But there were a ton of questions he asked on the front end. Who are you going with? Why are you going? What are you guys thinking about doing? Are you guys going to do any excursions? Are you just going to? This guy's asking questions I'm not even thinking.
What do you
about.
like to do? Do you like snorkeling? Do you? I mean, a good travel agent. I mean, they're asking all kind of questions. If you're calling up and just wanting to be booked, you might as well call the cruise line directly. Yeah. But a travel agent is supposed to be looking out for you as far as what kind of cruise. Well, no, you got kids. No, you might not want to go on the celebrity cruise line, because there's fewer kids on that line. Not because it's a bad ship, Hey, you might want to think about Carnival, or you might want to think about MSC, because somebody said I was becoming an MSC expert. I like their ships. I like the price cost. But
what's important to you? Is the boat more important to you? Is the ship?
What's important?
Whoa. First of all, is the ship more important to you, or is the ports more important to you, or is it both? Right? Because you can have it doesn't just have to be port, doesn't have to be both. Maybe it's both, but maybe somebody's going on the Utopia of the Seas just for the boat. They don't care. They're going to the Dominican Republic, or they don't care. They don't care. They're going on for the ship. And that should be, probably one of the first questions from a really good travel agent. So, Bill,
you just have to know. Yeah. I mean, and that's one of the problems is that a lot of people just understand that there are a lot of travel agents out there that don't know travel.
Yes.
And that is a problem. And I've run into a few of them, but some of them work for the companies. Because I had a guy at Carnival, my normal guy, God, I can't think of his name. I can pull up his name. Anyway, it's not, I want to say Omar, but it's not. Wilmer. Wilmer is my guy over at Carnival. And I wasn't able to reach him. I reached somebody else, and they were trying to tell me what kind of cabin I booked, because I wanted to upgrade. I was in the interior. I wanted to get a balcony. Oh, you already have a balcony? No, I don't. Oh, yeah, it's right here. And it was like a 4i or whatever it was. I'm like, that's an interior balcony. I mean, obviously interior room. No, I just stopped arguing with the person. And guess what? I had an interior room.
Yep.
I mean, it's you don't have to be a mental heavyweight to figure some of this stuff out. But if you don't know, it becomes a problem. Hey, Robert Graham on the Facebook side, appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, let me get down to this the bottom here. The Island Boy says, I'm a travel agent, but only been on one cruise. So there you go. That validates what you were saying there, Bill. Anybody?
Well, but see, I mean, and I'm not, for him, he can learn it, but you have to. If he's not asking questions, he doesn't know it. If he's never been on a cruise before, that's a tough sell, But his specialty could be, hey, the islands. I can tell you everything there is about the islands. That's his specialty. So booking the cruise wouldn't be a problem. But hey, do this when you get to the island. I can tell you places where to go on the island. So that would be his specialty.
He also never stated that he was booking for clients too. He could just be doing what you're doing. So just for family and friends, So my advice is to watch full tours on YouTube. Yeah, for sure. 100%. You can't tell clients what's on and what's not. That's true. Let's see here. Critters in the water. Bacteria, critters in the water. Let's see.
No,
I would
why
think
why couldn't use that beach to swim?
Oh, okay. I would think a travel agent should have some experience in traveling to places. 110%.
Yes, it's different, and it's different. And
JJ says we do, but not everyone can go everywhere, especially with the cruises being so expensive. Also very true. Very true. Very true. Let's see. Bill, you're becoming an MSC expert now. Let's see. DeFam Adventures. Hello, Ron. Welcome in. Yes, this is a good question too. Do you have kids? Are you bringing them with you? Great question.
Do you like to gamble? I mean, what do you like? Do you like to sit down and relax? The adult only area. I mean, Royal has changed it a little bit, but at the adult only area had, you could be what was it, 16 at the time, or was it 14? It was like some low age. It's like that's not 16. An adult right there. But they were able to go in there. They raised the age up a little bit. For Carnival, hey, the Serenity area, to me, it's like a perfect place because there's no kids and 18 and over.
Mm-hmm. Just Jason, keto and more. Hello, Just Jason. This is good too. Allergies, diet, many things can affect the vacation. Very, very, very true, Island Boy. Very, very true.
And if you don't ask those kind of questions, and your travel agent isn't answering those type of questions, you could have a problem. I'm not saying you will, because right now, my travel agent at Carnival, he loves me because the only reason I booked with him because he took care of me before, and I wanted him to get the commission. I would have everything already booked, and it's like, hey, Wilmer, I just need you to do this. And Mr. Armstrong, I just love you because I don't have to do anything with you. I don't have to worry about anything. Well, I've already done my research and I've done it many a times. But I've also run to the travel agents that I knew more than. It's like, why am I booking with you? So.
Ross says, I approach booking travel that way. I get to know my clients behind the scenes, likes and dislikes, and match them to the trip. Very nice, Ross. Way it should be.
Well, and I explained to everybody, this is what I would do. You go off and do whatever you want. But if you're a prude and maybe you might not want to go on Virgin Voyages because you're going to see things that can really upset you. If you're a real conservative, you might see things that really upset you. So yeah, no, you might not want to go there. You like to party. That might be the perfect ship for you because everybody's having a party. Everybody's having a good time.
Very true. First Floor Audio. Hello, Warm Strong. Hello.
Hey, Lee. Welcome in.
M says, I use Allianz. Yes. Robert Graham. Hello, Rob. Welcome in. Let's see. I can meet you on the island. Yes, that's true. Style Stages. Hey, y'all, I learned something new all the time here. We appreciate that. That is absolutely the goal. Dihanis Sulong, hello, welcome in. Hello, my brother. How are you?
Welcome in.
Anthony on the move. Hello, Anthony. Welcome in. Ross shares with us. I have been in the travel industry for 30 plus years. I don't know every resort, cruise line, or destination, but I research for my clients and share the information with them. Yes.
And that's how you would have to do it. You just can't book it. Do your research. Hey, let me get back with you. Let me find out about that resort. I don't know there. But if he's been in the industry for 30 years, he knows somebody who has. He knows somebody who's been there before. You know, there are people out there that really they don't know anything about travel.
Uncle Dave says, what about travel agents for airfare and hotels? Yes, travel agents can definitely book both of those things for you. Most of the time they have they are normally cheaper, but not always. And again, it's not always about being cheaper, but
they book resorts. They usually don't book hotels themselves so much.
I had my travel agent booked my hotel for me.
Was it a package deal?
Might have been.
Try to book a hotel without being a package deal.
True. Let's see. What did you ask Bill?
Go back to the last question. Oh, say yes. Bill, say yes to Mexican candy.
That's not a question, Rob.
Hold on, hold on. Was that the question?
I don't know. I think it was. Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
That's from the Booze Cruise. I mean, he's a guy. Never. I don't know if he's. I shouldn't say never been, but I don't know if he's ever been to Cozumel before. But we were going outside the port area, and it was like people trying to sell candy and stuff like that. Rob, don't take any candy from anybody out here. There's no Mexican candy. Say no to me.
It's free. No, Rob.
Don't take any Mexican candy. That's just my tip to you.
I was never happy with any Carnival PvP. I had a good friend that was a Carnival PvP for a while when I was in Long Island back like 21 to 26. She booked a lot of my cruises, and it was mainly the same thing. I would just tell her I already knew everything, and she would just book it. But I did it on her behalf. But other than that, after she left, I separated myself and I started booking myself. Miss Donna from Miss OCV. Donna, hello, Bill and Scott, welcome in. Let's see. Uncle Dave, yes. Hotels, yes. Domestic airfare, they charge a fee to book because agents don't make any commission from airlines domestically. There you go.
Yeah.
There's transparency for you right there. Nettie and JT, hello. Good evening. Welcome in. That's right. I do owe your PvP a call about our cruise that we are going on next year. She says, our PvP is wonderful. We have used them for over 15 years. And yes, you have. So definitely when you have a relationship like that, whether a PvP or travel agent, and you know that they're booking with your best interest, that's what Bill and I are saying, are stick by the ones that are in your best interest. Because remember, this is your vacation. This isn't theirs. So even though they're making some kind of commission on it, that's cool. They should still be booking with your best interest in mind. Yours, right there, yours. Okay, so let me move on to the next one. Bill, you actually skipped it, so I hope you go back up to your next one. So I'm going to skip under your next one. And this is, I think this is really to grasp first-time cruisers, but I think it's a really good moment for me to reiterate that we can't expect everything to go perfect on a cruise. Okay, we can set up everything that we want and we can try to get everything in line, but sometimes things just don't go as planned. And I think it's the way that we react in those situations. And I think that this is what I'm going to be the mistake that I want people to avoid, is when things don't happen the way that you want them to happen on vacation, is reacting in such a way that you're only going to make it worse. Okay, there's ways that we can get things right from guest services, or there's ways that we can get something from another human being. There's ways that we can act. And I understand when emotions play in, and I understand when things happen. I understand when, maybe you saw somebody get something and you don't get it. And I understand how emotions play. But again, the one choice that we have as cruisers is our attitude and the way that we respond to things. So remembering, first-time cruisers and myself too, this is something that I have to remember, and I had to remember on the Margaritaville, right? When things don't go as planned, just take a deep breath and be okay with it, and either assess it and figure out how can I communicate to get what I need and what I want, or is this really that important to me right now? Right? Do I need to really go down and stand on that 6-hour guest service line for a $13 refund? Do I really need to do it? I mean, man, that pissed. Oh God, that pissed me off because they told me they weren't gonna. Oh, I want to go sit on the. You can get the $13.50 later. Maybe you don't. Maybe it gets donated, right? But that is just a very small example, right? Because there are so many things that can go and do go wrong on cruises, small things, big things. But again, my message is how we react to them and how our attitude shows up for things that we want on cruises. So that's just a very short excerpt. I think Bill will actually echo on this one because I saw him shaking his head. But
no, I was doing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But
yeah, thanks, Bill.
No, Scott, I am not going to let whatever happens on a cruise ship ruin my cruise.
Yes.
And that's life in general. I mean, I could sit up here and complain all day long. Kids making too much noise outside, or the traffic is bad, and the line at Walmart was too long, and I could do this all day long. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't really help me out. The only happiness that's being lost is mine. I could go down to the front. I could go down to the front desk and yell and scream, and they're thinking about, yeah, I only got about another hour to go, and I'm off the clock, and I can go have a drink. And I'm up here, I can't stand you. When I could be at a bar having a drink, and I can work this out later. So it depends on what it is. I'm sure there's some circumstances. Something's wrong with the cabin. You got to do something with my cabin. You know, something like that is there. You need help with right then and there. But for most things that I hear people arguing about down there is about the bill. And if you use it like a credit card, then you have avenues to fight that. If you're worried about spending too much money, you have avenues. Just use cash. They can only take so much money.
Yep.
You know, so you set yourself up for failure, and I don't want to do that. And not when I'm on vacation. I mean, there's time I get frustrated about a lot of things, but that's not one of them. And I'm not going to yell at. I would never yell at anybody working on the cruise line. Now I might ask, hey, can I speak to a supervisor?
Right.
You know, we're not agreeing here with we're not agreeing here on whatever the problem is. Can I speak to your supervisor? Simple as that. Supervisor came, and it happened on Margaritaville, but it wasn't that much. But they from the supervisor on down, don't worry about it. It'll fall off. If the extra gratuities, don't worry about it. It'll fall off. I could have sat there and argued with them and kept arguing with them. I chose to go ahead and enjoy my vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And
did it fall off, Bill?
It did.
Oh, it did. Oh, okay. That one did. Okay, good. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They refunded it. It just took a while.
Okay.
But I mean, just I don't believe in misplaced anger, and that's in life in general. Road ragers, they're in a bigger rush than I am. Feel free. And only thing don't threaten me and my family. We're good. We can survive everything.
We can get the things we want by asking in a very different manner than blowing up at someone or threatening someone So and that does happen on a cruise. Believe me,
especially somebody who has no authority to do anything.
Correct.
I mean, it's just
help them help you, right? They're help them help you, right? Will from Together We Travel. Hello, Will. Welcome in. Cruising on the High Season Travel comes in on the YouTube side. Hello, Rob. Thank you for coming on over. Don't be a Ken or a Karen. That's right.
Don't be.
Yes, do not yell at the service customer desk, Rob. No, absolutely not. Definitely ways to ask for things, and they're definitely more than accommodating. They're just human beings like you and I, even if they're not from the same country as us. That's not just in cruising, but in life also. Yes, 110%, Nettie and JT. Amen. You can't control what happens, but you can control how you react to it. 110%.
That's it. That's the easiest thing to do.
Mistake right there is what I wanted this part to be about, is how we show up, right? Because I think after the C word, I think there's a lot more people showing up in a different dynamic and demanding things and being a little bit more agitated and frustrated, when we just have to slow down and ask ourselves, is it really that important? Is it really that important? Tell them, Scott, get that money back. That's right. Smiles go a long way. I love smiling at everyone. I may just brighten their day. You never know what somebody's going through. That's right. 110%. Bill, did you get your money back from the margarita bill yet?
Yes, finally. Took a while.
Stuff happens. Just let it roll up your back. Smile and be polite. That's right. Nettie and JT. Yes, I also worked in customer service for almost 25 years now. I worked in customer service in some form for 40 years. Why yell at the person that you are asking for help? Yes.
Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Nope.
Oh, you're yelling at me? Let me get right on that. You're the first person I'm going to help.
Let me go look in the back for that for you. Yeah. What has happened today? What road rage in the 70s and 80s and made it home? People need to chill. The world does not revolve around them. Yes, that is 110%. Hello, Captain Sherry, the real captain of YouTube. Welcome in. So nice to see you. All right, Bill. So you are on your next one. Did you?
Well, let me see. Let's go. I'm going to go to one that's simple. This is probably the one you said I skipped. I believe in. I've been vacationing for a long time, people. I don't know if it shows or not, but I've been vacationing a long time. I've been cruising since 1990. 1990 was my first cruise. Long time, years, decades. Back when they could shoot skeet off the back of the cruise ship and knock golf balls into the ocean. I've been around a long time. And one thing that always amazes me is the number of people that overpack. And I don't know what they think. I don't. It goes into a short I had we talked about a live on I believe it was a live that we talked about as far as why people pack like $20,000 worth of jewelry on a cruise. Why would you bring that kind of money on a cruise? Who are you trying to impress?
I got to show off for my rap battle, Bill.
Well, that stuff like that. The overpacking, the 5 outfits a day. I like to relax, and my relax time starts when I start heading to the airport. I like to go easily. Here's my bag, not 5 bags, not trying to see how much I can stuff into my carry-on bag and it won't fit in the overhead bin. And then I got to argue with the customer service agent. The bags are a certain size. They're not, when they expand out, that's not the size. That's
we can't argue with customer service, Bill. We just went over that. We can't argue with customers.
I mean, but this goes on all the time where people always just overpack, and it's up to you. Me, I'm taking as little as I can on the cruise, so I'm not trying to lug around, 20 packs of Coca-Cola onto the cruise ship. I'm not trying to bring, everything. I'm not trying to bring a washer and a dryer on a cruise ship. Who would do that?
Anyway. I will have to say, I am definitely a chronic overpacker.
Scott, however, you came on a 4-day cruise with a backpack.
I will say, in my older age, I am learning, and this is a big tip. So everybody that is maybe cruised medium or not a lot, or turn those ears up. You don't wear half of the things that you end up bringing with you on a cruise. You think you do. When you put them on, oh, I'm going to wear this to the club on Thursday night. Oh, I'm going to wear this dress. Oh, I got this shirt for this. Believe me, people, when you're hot and you just want to get into you are not thinking about that dress. You're not thinking about that black shirt. You're not thinking about anything. You're thinking about what is the coolest thing that I can put on in Mexico because it is hot as a that is what you're thinking about. I have gone through so many cruises where I was sitting on the bag, sitting on the suitcase, and this was not jewelry, not $20,000, maybe 20 shirts, trying to sit on, oh, I got 3 different shirts for the day, and I can. Guess what? I didn't wear 15 of them, so I could have just brought 7, and I could have traveled in a backpack. Now, old Scotty, 36-year-old Scotty, is now traveling in a backpack. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I definitely won't do it for my Hawaii cruise. I can't do 15 days in a backpack. but possibly the booze cruise, when I go on the booze cruise, maybe we'll do a backpack or a big backpack or a small carry-on just for the 7 days, because 7 days I'm platinum. I can use and abuse that washer machine, baby, and I don't have to bring my own.
Cruise craze fam. I gotta look good. Women are different to men. Just saying. And I've heard that before. Scott, who was I talking to? It had to be like Sherry or Jennifer. The whole thing was like going to the beach. I went with a young lady. She brought it was a 7-day cruise. She brought 7 different bathing suits.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this was on Jennifer's live the other day. That's right.
That was crazy. I bring one pair of swimming trunks. If something happens to that pair, I'll buy another pair.
Yes,
but one pair. And when that little line they have in the bathroom, throw it over there, let it dry. I'm ready for the next day. So women are different. They tell me there's a lot of other things they have to go through, and so women the 19 pairs of shoes. I guess you just have to have, because one pair of gym shoes isn't enough. Yeah, I mean, you can't just deal with one pair of gym shoes. No, you need a blue, you need a white, you need a red, you need a purple, you need a. See, you don't need that. You don't need that.
Not on a cruise anyway. Let's see. A cruise grade fan says, I always pack half our costumes. So I assume that you like dressing up for Halloween, because that is when I chronically overpack for sure. Because not only do I just have a nighttime costume, I have a daytime costume. Because it's very important to walk around as somebody during the day. Then, right, you undress or de-dress, and then you dress up as somebody new. I'm a big Halloween advocate, so yeah, my suitcase is very big.
Special occasions. I'm not talking about those. The group cruise I'm going on coming up, they have a few things going on, and then one of the things is a prom, a masquerade prom. So people, you want to get dressed. See, I take slacks and a shirt.
You mean a masquerade ball?
That's my dressy. But this is a masquerade prom, so I got to get a mask. I got to get. I mean, this is. They go all out. So, but I'm getting it all in one suitcase, 128-inch suitcase. Ooh, Sherry, no, I don't travel with anything small. So I'm just talking.
only me. You traveled with me last time, Bill, and I'm kind of small.
Wow.
Beach bum Dave. Hi, beach bum Dave. Yeah, and Juicy, you're getting like me in your wiser age. Look at that. I didn't want to get beat up by my aunt. But yeah, in our wiser age, we are not overpackers anymore. I would like to think of myself as a non-overpacker. Hello, William Gilbert. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Bill travels with a small bag. No, a small Asian, actually. Can I bring my right-handed smoke bender and thousands of shorelines? Sure, why not?
Sure.
Right off the back of the
why not? Bring everything.
Anyway, yeah, why not? All you need is bathing suit. Beach Bum Dave from Beach Bum Dave. Of course, Beach Bum Dave would say that. How hot is it? Oh, wait, wrong day for that.
Scott, what's a hen weigh?
What?
Scott, what's a hen weigh?
A Hemingway?
What's a hen weigh?
A hen weigh. Halfway in between a rooster and a hen.
No. Oh. What's a hen weigh? About a pound. It weighs about a pound. I'm sorry. That's an old time.
Oh
joke.
My God.
What's a hen weigh? See, Uncle Dave, if you're in here, joke of the day, Uncle Dave. That was your joke for the day, Uncle Dave.
Wow, a joke actually went over my head this time. Good evening, everyone. Just came in from cutting the grass, and I'm beat. Phew. Well, thank you for coming in, my friend. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Bill, do we want to share another one? Want to share? Do we want to share one more?
We're stepping on everybody's toes anyway, so sure.
Okay, fine. Let's keep it to an hour, but technically, we're just about to eclipse an hour since we had our technical difficulties. So
right.
I will. This will be the last one.
Sounds good.
And so my last one, and the mistake. Maybe some of you do this. Maybe some of you don't do this. But I guess maybe this is more for the new cruiser or the novice cruiser. But not checking in online when you are set to check in online, and then getting upset about the times that are left. Because naturally, I will tell you, unfortunately, whether diamonds are diamonds and the platinums are platinums, the diamonds and the platinums are still going to choose 10 o'clock. I'm sorry. I know we can still show up at 10 o'clock, but it's just habit. That's
true.
what you're going to do, right? Just in case they say, hey, we can't do any diamond platinum cruiser. Everybody just stick to your time. You're like, well, I got 10 o'clock anyway, right? So making sure you know, right? And this is on you, right? Your due diligence to know when you are able to check in. I believe diamonds are able to check in 14 days before.
16
days before. 16
on
days
Carnival.
before. On Carnival. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Sorry. On Carnival. So online check-in, and whether it's any online check-in, because there are all online check-ins and they're all different days, whether you're going on Royal, whether you're going to Norwegian, whether you're going on Carnival. Margaritaville at the Sea, I don't think had a check-in, or maybe they did. Oh, they did have an online check-in, but you could check in basically anytime. That was a little weird. So knowing when you can check in and checking in for the time that you want. Because if you don't, someone else is going to take it. Someone like myself or Bill are going to take the time. I want to be on a boat. I'm sorry. I want to be on the boat just like you do. So I'm sorry. I know I'm diamond or I know I'm platinum, but it's first come, first serve. Just like Rob says.
Why would they even, if they're going to give us the 10 o'clock time anyway, why do they just not let us, whatever the first time is just give it to diamonds and platinums? Because they can show up at any time, so it really doesn't matter. So why? I'm guilty of it. I do the same thing. At 10 o'clock, I stay up to midnight, sign in. 10 o'clock, I'm there. Surprise.
Surprise.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know why. And oh boy, you talk about a surprise. Goodbye, Scott. Well, we were about to wind down anyway, and I see Cruise Craze fam in June. They both agree the women need more bags.
Definitely, women need more bags. All right, Bill. I don't know what's going on there, but
that's fine. It's time for us to get off anyway.
Yeah. So I think that is gonna wrap up our mistakes to avoid. If you want to watch this as a long piece, we did this last week. We did the first half of this last week. We finished and concluded with the second half. They might not be the same amount on part 1 and part 2, but go back and watch that part 1 if you missed it to connect it with this part 2. I think we had some really good ones today, Bill, and I think we kind of touched the spectrum of pretty much everybody, because sometimes on these, I need a reminder too. You know, I'm only human. I make mistakes. I make tons of mistakes. I will tell you that. So I think this was a good refresher and a good reminder kind of for everybody as far as mistakes. So no one's perfect. Not even you, Mr. Bill.
No, far from it. far from it.
That's right. He is Sherry. He's always running the show. That's
running the show.
We know that. All right, Bill. So where can everybody find you aside from me here on Wednesdays?
For me, it's going to be Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I will do my show Banter with Bill. This week will be all about West Coast cruising and the Carnival Firenze, which I'm going on next week. The cruise is the 25th. My birthday is the 23rd. Happy birthday! I'll do a live probably on my birthday from Long Beach.
Yay!
But this week will be all about California cruising and the Firenze and what I should do. And I'm going to Ensenada. I kind of told you about the ATV thing that I'm doing, so I'm going to talk about that, and I'm also going to talk about the beach with no swimming, which I don't even know what that is. I'm still trying to figure it out. There's another one that has swimming. For that one was $109. There's one that you have to take a cab. The $109 one you can walk from the cruise port there, about a 5-minute walk. So the other one is like a $15 cab ride, or $15-$20 cab ride, about 15 minutes away, and $142, I believe. But it has a beach and it has swimming at the beach. So I'll let you know. I'm gonna be a travel agent. I'm gonna find out for you as far as what they expect on those excursions. But Banter with Bill tomorrow. Be there, be square, 6 p.m. Eastern time, and that'll be leading into what show, Scott?
That will be leading into Thirsty Thursday trivia with Jimmy and myself. Tomorrow, we are doing sitcom trivia through the decades. So get ready for sitcom trivia through the decades. I don't know exactly what decade we're starting with, but I know what age my followers are. So I know I got you guys. I got you guys. I watched them too. Don't worry. I watched All in the Family. I watched all of them. I watched Jeffersons. I watched all of them. I watched all of them. Nick at Night, believe me, I had it on rerun. So I am the sitcom king. We will bring that to you tomorrow. And then Friday, we will be back in the C-Wave Lounge with Match Game Live. Make sure to show up this week, and especially for the trivia and match game. I think we might be taking a 2-week break from the C-Wave Lounge, so make sure to get yourself in there.
Are you going to build a new C-Wave Lounge?
Not building a new C-Wave Lounge, but I think some of the stars may need a little extra break. I know that we're going to be doing some sort of renovations to the C-Wave Lounge. So definitely make sure to be here, because Thirsty Thursday and Match Game are going on this week. So definitely make sure to be there. And then I will have my podcast on Saturday. So that's me.
I'm going to say, Beach Bum Dave says, and welcome in, Beach Bum. Or should I say Dave? Take swimming. See, people want to know. Yes, I can do swimming. There's nothing unique about that. If I go to an excursion and to a resort, all-inclusive resort, and it has everything, that's nothing to talk about. Oh, this is nice. All the food, all the liquor. Can you imagine going to a beach resort out there and there's no swimming? Do you know the thumbnails and the views I can get bashing that? I mean, I'm not going to bash them because I don't know I haven't been there yet. But for a beach with no swimming, can you come on, Dave? You see the thumbnail already.
Right.
Yes.
All right, my friends, I am going to go over both to Edna's World, if one of my mods or one of Bill's mods wants to drop their link. Edna's World, I think, is still on Wind Down Wednesday, and also Funnel Heads, which is a separate channel. They are also live, so I will be in both of those lives. Make sure if you go on over there, you give us a little Cruise Talk live raid, so they know that Bill and Scott sent you over there. We do apologize for all of the technical difficulties. We appreciate all of you staying with us. Again, this show would be nothing without you guys. So we appreciate you coming for an hour to talk about cruising with us. So, Bill, any other finishing words before I play our new outro? With the
that's it. Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern time Monday, I do have a new video dropping. I don't know what it is yet, but there'll always be a new video like Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's it.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow, Bill, and then you'll see both of us back here next Wednesday. And if anybody goes on the YouTube streets, I'll see you in Edna's or Funnelheads. Have a wonderful, wonderful night, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Controversial Cruising out. Bye, guys.